Welcome to another episode of the Showmanship Podcast. And we're going to get right into it here.
Yeah, mainly because the camera battery is on 3 bars.
Yeah, we're trying to make this shorter episode.
Yeah, so first starting off, there has been a lot of coaching carousel progress going on.
Yeah, the main one, Lane Kiffin, obviously.
Yeah.
So let's get that one under. There's a whole lot I want to unpack with that.
Yeah, there is.
But first, some earlier news, I guess. The BYU coach is staying going to Penn State.
Wait, what?
He's deciding to stay at BYU, though.
Oh.
But there was talks about him going to Penn State.
And then the Penn State athletic director, I don't know if his account got hacked or what.
Well, it was over social media, so I don't know.
Yep, social media is a wild place.
And, of course, poaching. A lot of them coaches are going to Group of 5 to get their coach. So
yeah, because all the good coaches they could have hired have decided to stay. This is Kurt Zanetti stayed in Indiana. Dan Lanning staying at Oregon. And there's no way you're getting Kalen DeBoer away from Alabama.
Well, I believe someone's hiring the Oregon offense coordinator.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh my gosh, who was it? Someone hiring Oregon's offensive coordinator. You know the name, right?
Yeah, it's Will Stein.
Will Stein, yeah. He's going
to Kentucky.
Oh yeah, Kentucky. Yeah, after they fired Mark Stoops.
After 13 years, yeah.
Yeah, even though he was their winningest coach, but he started to just go downhill.
And he is from Louisville.
Yeah, so he does have ties to the state of Kentucky.
And then he actually played at Louisville.
Oh, funny. But Louisville's already been taken by Jeff Braun, so.
Yeah, from 2008 to 2012.
So he's basically now coaching for the enemy team.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah, but again, what can you do with Louisville already has a good coach? There's no way they were getting up Jeff Braun.
Yeah, so of course now it's unpack Lane Kiffin here.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's been, the way he's taken that job in the past has been kind of conflating. Now, at that point, when he left Tennessee in the middle of the night,
oh yeah,
there was no transfer portal. It was really strict. You had to sit out like a year of and play.
Yep.
There was that whole hassle.
Mm-hmm.
So that one was really
rough.
Yeah, and kind of villainous on it.
And not to mention, Tennessee fans were rightfully pissed, rioting in the streets, setting couches on fire. Yeah, that one, I would say reasonable crash out.
Now, this one is... Now, I don't think it's so bad, the decision. I think it's the handling that he's done with it.
Yeah, like right before the playoffs.
Now, of course, the transfer portal opens January 1st, I believe.
I think it's before January 1st, like late December.
Which is ridiculous. The season's still going on.
Yeah, I know. Like, it should be opening after the national championship. And also, coaches should not be allowed to go to a new program until after the season. Like, first, like, you accept the job, yes, but first you got to finish your season, then leave the program.
Yeah, unless, you haven't coached, unless you don't have a team right now.
Yeah.
Like, if, let's say Michigan State wanted to bring in Pat Fitzgerald right now to coach the bowl game. Yeah. But they're not going to a bowl game, obviously, because they'll suck.
Yeah, obviously.
But, a situation like that, because I believe Wisconsin did that a few years ago.
Yeah.
With,
was it Brett? Not Brett Bielema, no.
Luke Fickell.
Oh, yeah, Luke Fickell, yeah. Back when he was actually a hot name. Now he's not that hot at all.
So, it's a whole situation with that. So, Lane wants to build this team, But then he threatened, I guess, to take offensive coaches with him.
Oh yeah, but he took them with him.
But I guess the OC is staying.
Yeah, but the DC has becoming
the permanent head coach.
He's now just immediately sworn in as the new head coach,
which is quite interesting to me.
Oh, and if you thought the Epstein files were bad, just wait to run to our good friends, the Lane files.
And now it's a whole other thing. It's like you're basically, and then you act like you're all high and mighty when that guy called you a hoe, and then you leave like the next day. Like, why are you acting like you were tough, like you were gonna stay there?
Yeah, like in Oklahoma, remember that? He was yelling to the fans and he was not leaving, and now that was a total lie.
Yeah, Another thing, I guess the dog wasn't even his.
No, the dog. Yeah, that's the most scummy part of it. The dog wasn't even his. Like, dude, that is not cool, man.
They just brought it out as a prop. So look how well trained my dog is. And obviously we know you hired a trainer, but the dog doesn't even live with you.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like that, like I draw a line at animal cruelty like that. I don't know if it even counts as animal cruelty.
And there's a whole other thing. I mean, this guy in Tarmacs, what's with it? Because he got fans booing him as a way out.
Yep, throwing birds at him,
Yeah, so I don't know, like,
And then immediately we arrive at Baton Rouge, and he's getting cheered.
I guess he even said that fans were trying to run him off the road.
Yeah, like,
Which I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know if but that just shows it just in the South, it just means more.
Yeah, because then Lane Kiffin, he got fired at USC
Yeah,
on the tarmac.
on the tarmac. What's a tarmac?
It's a word for what they call what the airplane's on.
Oh yeah, and then he was hired at Alabama and it was coached under Nick Saban, I believe.
Which I guess there was another before he took the FAU job,
Yeah.
he was asked to not coach Cincinnati that year.
Oh wow.
I don't know what year it was.
Was it 2010? That was when Alabama won the national championship. I think that was the first national championship under Nick Saban.
No, Lane was only there from like 15 to like 17.
Oh yeah.
He was only OC
But he was fired from USC when?
He was also at the Raiders, I believe, somehow.
Yeah, so USC, he coached until actually Alabama offensive coordinator. He was there for like 2014 to 20.
He was there for 3 years.
And then he was hired at Florida Atlantic, and then Ole Miss, and now LSU.
No, he was not asked to sit out the last year because they won the title.
I think the difference is that, like, I think that doesn't apply to coaches, but it used to apply to players.
Boomer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff, a lot of shit went down when this guy left out Ole Miss.
I guess he also, when he was at Tennessee, he wanted to turn in Urban Meyer for NCAA recruiting violations.
Oh my gosh. This guy.
Yeah, because they weren't. I guess they were in the title in 2016.
Yeah, this guy.
Because that was the year Clemson won.
This guy was a very fishy man. And this guy was and still is a very fishy man with a very entertaining and petty.
I mean, what would you expect from a guy born in Nebraska?
Oh, of course. Nebraskans. The Nebraskans are always
Like I sent you the thing is like Matt Rule couldn't even identify
that rule. Like, he couldn't identify a single corn,
a type of corn.
Like, I'm like, dude, you get hired in Nebraska and can't do that. Oh my gosh, you are destined to fail here.
Reference the 80s. It's like,
yeah. Like,
another thing I saw is like, Iowa, we don't have coaching drama. We just have 27 straight years
of damn good football.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the whole thing. So we'll see how it becomes because there was also talks, because Florida was one, but I think they ultimately didn't want the drama, which is probably smart of them.
Yep. And of course, Florida ended up hiring John Sumrall from Tulane.
Yeah, so we'll see if that works out for them.
And then Auburn hired Alex Golesh from North Texas, I believe.
No, US.
Oh, USF, yeah. And then Arkansas fans are not happy with their hire, Ryan Silverfield. In fact, they're planning on protesting.
Look what happened last time. It meant this coach got a big job.
Yeah, Mike Norvell, and he ended up failing. He had that one good year, and rest he's failed.
Yeah, so I don't see Ole Miss getting kicked out of the playoff.
Nope.
Because they're like totally in it.
And Tulane, if they beat North Texas, they should still be in.
Yeah, but watch out if
but
let's get into the games here.
Oh yeah.
If James Madison wins and Duke wins,
then James Madison and Tulane or North Texas get in.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Then because, and also ESPN, you claim you're not SC biased. Bullshit, you are. I'm like, dude, you decide to skip out on Indiana, Ohio State, 2 Heisman caliber quarterbacks, and a 1 versus 2 matchup. Decide to go to Georgia, Alabama.
undefeated at that.
Like,
2 undefeated teams.
Yeah, like, tell me your SEC bias without telling me your SEC bias.
And this is, like, I believe, what is it? The 5th SEC matchup between these two?
Oh my gosh, like,
That
dude.
5th title?
And when was the last time Indiana was in this big of a place? Yeah, like the 60s or 70s?
Like,
Oh, I see what I just did.
I don't know, 60s is yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so, like, but still, like, here at the Showmanship Podcast, we don't de-suck any conference. We try to keep as unbiased as possible.
So, of course, we got Duke, Virginia, and the ACC.
Yep.
Like, Virginia, come on, I always win the game.
Like, Virginia, like, look, and again, Virginia, like, I
And they
don't,
beat Duke earlier this
like,
year.
this has to be Virginia's, like, best, like, record. Like, when was the last time Virginia won 10 games? Was that 2019? Like, when they made the ACC championship against Clemson? Like, I don't know the last time Virginia won 10 games. Probably, like, the 90s or something.
I think they tied. They've won 10 games before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm sure they have, but I want the last time they won 10 games.
Well, they haven't won the ACC.
Yeah, like, they did make the ACC title in 2019 and lost to Clemson. But, of course, it was back when Clemson was, like, on top of the world. Won 10 games. Okay, that's
89.
1989. I was about to say, damn it, Gemini.
Which I think they split the title
Oh, yeah, wait,
in 89.
wait a minute. With the national ACC title?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was before prime Frank Damer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, of course, and do you think Virginia will keep this up next year, or what, and maybe challenge James Franklin, Virginia Tech, or what?
Well, if Virginia it wins, they're in.
Yeah,
So that point would be between James Madison
and Tulane
potentially North Texas.
or North Texas, like Virginia. What I never thought I'd ever see Virginia in a 12-team playoff. It all started when they upset. Well, at the time we thought was good Florida State. And then Virginia in 2019, they beat
They were 9-5.
Yeah, and then they that was the first time they ever beat the first time in 15 years they beat Virginia Tech, in which they won the ACC Coastal, and of course lost their final 2 games against Clemson in the ACC championship, and then the Orange Bowl against Florida, I believe.
No, that was the year before.
Actually, that was
Oh no, sorry, you're right.
yeah. They lost the Orange Bowl against Florida. In a pretty close game, I'd say that.
I didn't know that was that recently. Wow.
Yeah, it was.
They were in the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, I know. Like, again, crazy to think Virginia was in the Orange Bowl.
It was 6 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so like, other than that, and also BYU. You think if BYU beats Texas Tech, both Tech and BYU get in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
And do you think
that's definitely gonna put. So let's say Alabama. If Alabama wins,
Yeah.
you're getting Alabama in.
Yeah. But if Georgia beats Alabama,
And then if BYU wins,
yep.
because the cutoff is basically at 10.
Yeah, exactly. The 10, you got Alabama, BYU, and
So if Alabama loses, BYU's jumping here.
Yep.
If Alabama loses and BYU win,
And no matter how much Matt McGray tries to claim Alabama's not gonna get in and win,
you have to get in with. Oh, they could still get in.
But what about Miami? Do you think they could get in?
Well, then you're pitting Miami versus Alabama. Who has the better conference?
Honestly, Alabama. You know what I mean? Alabama has, but I'm gonna say Georgia wins. Alabama gets left out again, and then you have a bunch of pissed off Alabama fans who are chanting for Kalen DeBoer's head to be cut off.
Well, I think they get in. They gotta hope if they lose, BYU loses as well.
Yeah, but but here's my prediction. I'd say BYU beats Texas Tech and Georgia beats Alabama. Yeah, because BYU, like, I know it was different when they played at Texas Tech, but this time it's a neutral site, even though it's technically in Texas, but still.
Yeah, because if let's say everybody wins like they're predicted.
Yeah, like Tulane wins. I don't know who's predicted against Indiana, Ohio State. I'm gonna say Ohio State.
That's a toss-up for me.
Yeah, Indiana, Ohio State. That
Doesn't matter. It's gonna be one. Who's gonna be 1 or 2?
that might be the best game. The best game. And then I think Virginia beats Duke, and then Georgia beats Alabama. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like 2021, when Georgia, and I would say Georgia played bad on purpose so Alabama could get in. You cannot convince me otherwise that Georgia did not play bad on purpose just so Alabama could also get into the playoffs. Wouldn't be surprised if that happens
They
here
get
too.
more money, don't they, if they have more teams in?
Yeah, I would not be surprised if the SEC calls Georgia and says you guys got to play bad so Alabama can get in. Conference tampering, hate it.
Watch the refs.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Like that Dexter meme. It's like, I know what's happening, I just can't prove it.
yeah. I look at that. I'm like, yes. I was like, I knew refs had propaganda like politicians do.
So then you got your SEC, your Big 12.
Yep, you're one ACC team.
Yeah, so if these two win, it's over.
Yeah,
Alabama and BYU, those are the last teams in.
like so. And then at large, you got Texas A&M, you got Oregon, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, and Notre Dame.
And if BYU loses,
Then you think
they're probably out of the conversation.
if BYU loses, I think Miami gets in.
They should.
Yeah, but Vanderbilt, they have no way getting in. Utah, not no, and Texas definitely. And Texas, no matter how much SEC fans claim, definitely not. And also Michigan, also no.
Yeah, I think these. Yeah, they're
Utah, Vanderbilt, Michigan, Texas, give up your hope. It ain't happening. Yeah, it's gonna come down to who wins. So if BYU wins, but and Alabama wins, they both get in. If BYU wins and Georgia loses, then it's BYU Miami. And then but if BYU and Alabama both lose, I think Alabama still gets in, but Miami gets in. Or do you think somehow but you think somehow Miami and Utah both get in if Alabama and BYU both lose?
okay. So let's say, because there's going to be chaos if
Yeah.
Alabama and BYU lose.
Yeah, then I think Miami and Utah get in.
But we're also forgetting, because let's say, okay, so let's say, I'm going to write this out probably. So you're getting these 9, then the first 9 are obviously going to get in.
Yeah, Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia, Texas Tech, Oregon, Ole Miss, Oklahoma,
And Notre Dame.
and Notre Dame.
Now, if they would have lost, then they probably would have been out.
Yeah, if Notre Dame would have lost to Pitt or something, they would have been out.
But I could see them putting Notre Dame at like 10.
Yeah, and
If anything, they'll probably go down a spot.
and then Alabama, BYU, it all depends on if they both lose, then they're both out.
Yeah, so if they both win,
Then there's no change.
it's either going to be Virginia, Texas Tech.
Yeah, Virginia,
North Texas.
Yeah, Virginia, North Texas. Yeah, and then of course,
or James Madison.
Virginia and Virginia, Tulane, North Texas, or Virginia, and between these two teams, North Texas, Tulane, or James Madison. Man, look at James Madison going from the FCS to now being a potential playoff team.
Well, I see them favoring the American.
Yeah, it's probably going to be it's going to be North Texas over James Madison but it depends on how big James Madison wins against Troy.
Because if Alabama and BYU both lose, then they're cheering on Duke.
Yeah, because James Madison's only hope is if
Duke wins.
And Duke wins, then James Madison and North Texas or Tulane get in.
Alabama loses.
And
BYU loses.
And James Madison has a hope for absolute chaos here.
Yeah.
No, like I said, there is a lot of scenarios to talk about here.
And it's either Virginia or no ACC.
Yeah, Virginia or the ACC gets completely cut off.
Because Alabama with 3 losses, their resume up against Miami.
Against
They're gonna pick Alabama, right?
Yeah, again, because they're SEC bias.
So the only way BYU's getting in is if they win.
Yeah, BYU. Yeah,
because they're probably gonna take Florida.
yeah,
And
BYU.
Miami.
Yeah, like if BYU loses, then Miami gets in. If Alabama and BYU both lose, then you could say Alabama still gets in, but maybe they bring Miami and Utah in.
So we're talking about legitimately.
Yeah, there was like
7 teams for last 2 spots.
Yeah, like there is a lot of scenarios for a lot of these teams that say that they deserve to be in. Yeah, like the only 3 teams that pass are BYU, Miami, and of course Utah.
And I'd say it's hard for Utah.
I would say
I'd say Vanderbilt has more of a shot.
No, I would say Vanderbilt. What's their record?
Same as Utah.
Oh yeah.
So I think the cutoff is here. So you're gonna get for the last.
Vanderbilt. They actually have the alternative better around Michigan. Sorry, not 9-3.
But the last 3. Sorry, you're gonna have what? 7 teams battling for the last 3.
Yeah, you got of course BYU,
Alabama, Miami,
BYU, Virginia.
plus the group of 5 teams we listed.
Yeah, like I said,
North Texas, Tulane,
yeah, and if you're a Vanderbilt,
Wilson.
yeah, if you're a Vanderbilt, Michigan, or Texas fan, or USC, give it up. It's not happening. Especially Texas fans, they're all claiming that they could get in, but they're 3 lost.
They might as well circle. Utah going to the Alamo Bowl
or the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Oh, it's Big 12. I forgot.
Yeah, the Pop-Tart Outlaws Big 12 and ACC. So if Miami does get in, it'll probably be Utah versus Miami in the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Or Virginia or Utah.
Or Virginia, or honestly, yeah, Duke. If Duke wins, then Virginia, Utah in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. And there's also going to be cherry Pop-Tarts.
Private Duke. Honestly, if they win the ACC, they'll make. Because I don't think.
Oh yeah, Duke. Yeah, Duke. Yeah. Even though that'd be the lowest, the crappiest team to play in the Pop-Tarts Bowl ever. And also, Pop-Tarts Bowl's gonna cherry Pop-Tart in there. I'm like, yes.
No, let's talk. I don't want to talk too much on.
Yeah, so let's just
Iowa.
Yeah.
They finished the season pretty strong.
Yeah, I know, 8-4. Yeah, screw Nebraska.
Potential matchups I heard,
like
playing Texas.
Yeah, Texas
and the Outback Bowl.
Also, there's also
now the ReliaQuest Bowl.
And also the Music City Bowl. I heard we can play Tennessee, LSU, Missouri, or Pitt.
We played Missouri last year.
Yeah, I know, but we played Kentucky 2 years in a row for a bowl game. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but we also could play. We could play
because where did we play? Oh, Music City. So I would say either Citrus or ReliaQuest Bowl.
Yeah, Citrus or ReliaQuest. It's always weird how it's called the ReliaQuest Bowl and not the Outback Bowl anymore.
Yeah.
Also, can we get a Goldfish Bowl here? Come on.
Yeah, because we have what? It used to be the Cheez-It Bowl.
The Cheez-It Bowl. Now the Cheez-It sponsors the
Citrus Bowl.
Citrus Bowl, yeah.
Because it used to be like VRBO or what.
Yeah, I think, and then the Citrus Bowl became the Cheez-It Bowl became the Pop-Tart Bowl, I believe. And of course, right when that first game played, it instantly became a fan favorite.
And we also have the
Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Yeah, and the
this is what
Potato Bowl.
This is what bowl games need to do. There's a reason why bowl games are being watched anymore. There's a reason why the Duke's Mayo Bowl, the Pop-Tarts Bowl, especially the latter, have been really successful, is because they have fun with it. Like the Duke's Mayo Bowl, they have the winning coach. Oh my gosh.
Dunked in mayo.
Imagine Iowa gets and wins the Duke's Mayo Bowl and Kirk Ernst has to get dunked with mayo.
Oh, yeah, could also Big Ten go to that too.
Yeah, I know. Like, dude, I would love that to happen. Like, more bowl games need to start having like fun twists for their bowl games. And I'm not. Ooh! Breaking news: Iowa's ranked at 23 in the college football playoff rankings. They're coming out. As well as USC. Actually,
I'm predicting. Did things change at all?
Yeah, like they're coming out with the rankings right now.
How far do they move A&M?
Okay, hold on. Oh shoot, never mind. Yeah. Okay, Vanderbilt's 14, Houston's 21, Iowa's 23, USC 16. Oh shit, I actually lost it. I lost it. At least Iowa's ranked. That's good to know. Yeah, like yeah. Oh. And then Virginia is ranked at 17. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything right now. Yeah, sorry, this is going on a bit for too long.
Did they? I don't know if they did.
Yeah, it's coming out right now. Okay, Miami 12, Texas 13. Of course, I know Texas up at 13, dude. So I guess we might need to just restart this conversation.
So now are they favoring Texas at 13?
Yeah, Texas now 13. Yeah, Miami.
They jumped Vanderbilt. I guess they beat Vanderbilt.
And also, can we agree that the deal Bobby's mom looks like you know what? No.
She's just getting too much screen time.
Oh my gosh, I agree.
It's like,
Ooh, BYU's 11.
though they didn't move.
Yeah, they didn't move. They were stuck in 11. Yeah. So Alabama, I assume, will also not move. Yeah, it's like I said, Dio Bobby's mom was like a typical single mother, you know? What? What? Did I take it too far there?
No, we need to. Not Texas Tech. That one. A&M. How far did they drop?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, they're gonna drop because he lost to Texas. I forgot. Now why did I not? They're just coming out, so yeah. We won't see until like. Come on, it's taking them from.
And also, yeah, unfortunately, there was an A&M student was found
Dead
outside the Texas A&M game.
Well, what happened?
Unknown. This time.
Somehow she died at the game.
Somehow outside the stadium.
Gosh.
So prayers out for A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move into the NFL here.
Yeah, and the NFL.
And is the rankings come back, we'll look.
Yeah, what a week for catches this week, dude.
And we all lost.
Yeah, they all lost. All 3 one-handed catches. Ironically, both all in the lost.
So yeah, we're gonna do a segment here. Well, because we finished with Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We'll probably add a few more episodes before Christmas.
Yeah, we will.
But let's do an NFL thing real quick while I get something up here.
Yep.
So pick out a team, Ryan, and tell me what date. Should we do what? Let's do something they should be on their Christmas wish list.
Okay, Minnesota Vikings. Christmas wish, get rid of J.D. McCarthy or
A quarterback.
Yeah, a quarterback who is absolutely garbage.
That's not true.
Okay. So Detroit Lions. Christmas wish would be, I guess, hope Frank Ragnow comes out of retirement.
He cannot actually.
Anyway, Green Bay Packers.
I guess he did his physical and he failed.
Yeah.
So the Lions, I guess. Yeah. So I'll line out.
Yep. Green Bay Packers. Christmas wish list. Honestly, I can't really come up with one right there. Okay. Cleveland Browns. Christmas wish. Get out of the NFL. Pittsburgh Steelers. Christmas wish. Aaron Rodgers needs to retire. And they just hit the mic.
Yeah. Do you see he got looked like he tried to bring him to Kevin McAllister's house.
Oh my god.
And busted up nose with.
Oh my gosh. And Carolina Panthers. Christmas wish list. Maybe invest in more offense. Chicago Bears, Christmas wish list, Super Bowl.
I mean, yeah, they're 9-3, so.
And Indianapolis.
Actually, they're like less favorite to get in the playoffs. Actually.
Yep. Anyway, Indianapolis Colts, Christmas wish list. Maybe stop watching Kingdom Crystal Skull and watch maybe Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I was gonna say
What's that?
I was gonna say it's Indianapolis Colts. Anyway, because they're calling Indiana Jones.
Did you see Daniel Jones is playing with a broken bone?
Oh my god.
On his leg?
Yep. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Christmas wish, hope Baker Mayfield continues to be. Buffalo Bills, maybe pray for your team to start playing like peak.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars, well, Christmas wish, continue being consistent. My Bengals, Christmas wish list, invest in a defense. And I'm going to set you right there as I don't throw you.
I'll do a couple more here.
Yeah, New York Giants, Christmas wish list, hope Jackson Dart's your franchise quarterback.
He's got to protect himself.
Yep.
Can't be keep playing. Like, did you see that hit last night?
Oh, yeah, dude.
If that happened to Mahomes,
That would have been flagged, dude.
Dude would have been probably
exiled, probably cut,
exiled.
probably off came the head. Anyway, New Orleans Saints, Christmas wish list, invest in a new quarterback. And one more team.
Just so,
Yeah.
I don't know, the teams want to play with rookies anymore.
Yeah.
It's questionable.
Yeah. Anyway, and I was Baltimore Ravens. Houston Texans, Christmas wish list, get a good O-line.
I mean, the defense, yeah.
Yep. Anyway, so moving on. What do you got the thing say about that?
So we're gonna do kind of like what Chris Berman does. So I'm gonna go over some games here.
Yep.
And give my highlights of why
Yep.
that team did well.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so let's start on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Packers going to Motown.
Yep, against the Fighting Sagas of Detroit.
Yeah, and Dontavian Wicks jumped out of his shoes to catch the game winner.
I know.
That was a pretty good game.
Yeah, the Packers. Yeah, they hailed to the land of cheese. But queso. Oh.
Okay, and then we had your Bengals.
Hey, baby. Woo!
Finally, huge.
Joe comes back to town and finally gets the win, Danny.
Defense had 5 turnovers.
Maybe we just played better when Burrow is in town.
Lamar Jackson, I guess, wanted to not play on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, suck it, Jackson. Woo!
And then somehow Tony Romo's making us believe that the Cowboys have a chance.
Oh, give me a break, Romo.
As a Chiefs ball to 6-6 and potentially missing the playoffs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Jerry Jones, you're an idiot, and you're an idiot for giving Micah Parsons. And Tony Romo, do not meet ride the Cowboys. You already meet Ryan Mahomes enough as it is.
And they were playing the Chiefs too.
Yeah, of course. He's trying to make that. If you beat the Chiefs to him, it's always impressive.
Well, and the Cowboys did beat the Eagles as well. So it's like they beat the Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, it's typical. Oh yeah, he's a former counselor, so he's always in. This is our year moment.
Yeah,
and
then also the Eagles looking a little weak.
Yeah, again
for a Super Bowl defending team
against the Chicago Popes.
Yeah, all the Bears had to do was hand off. Caleb Williams didn't play great, didn't play horrible. Really didn't even have to pass the ball.
Yeah,
just handed it off.
Yeah, on Black Friday.
Like, in Joe Thuney, if you've got him on your team, it's a Super Bowl luck.
Yeah.
Bro's it's his 10th year, and he's already been to like 5-6 Super Bowls, I think.
Yeah, Ben Johnson. Yeah, that dude is insane.
Yeah, so he might take the shirt off. So we'll see if that becomes a bad luck charm.
Yep.
For them or not, but we'll see.
And then we had an absolute cripple fight with the Dolphins and the Saints.
Dolphins pulling off another win.
Yeah.
After firing their GM.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
You know the Dolphins have fired the GM. That's probably the third one in this decade.
Texans on a roll.
Yep.
And the Colts look sputtering. So
the Indiana Jones Colts are,
like I said, Daniel Jones had a broken bone in his leg.
Yep.
The Jets get a win with Tyrod Taylor.
Shocker.
Against Kirko Chains.
Yeah. Or Kirko Choke is what I called him.
With Nick Folk, who was a spry 41.
Nick Folk. Remember when he was terrible?
Drawing a 56-yard field goal at 41.
Dude, Nick Folk, dude. I remember when
his coach, he played, that's how old he is.
Yeah.
He played with his coach in the NFL.
Oh my gosh, dude.
The Cowboys.
Yeah, and but Nick Folk, remember when he had that 3 missed kicks again with the Buccaneers? And then he had a comeback in the AAF, and then had a big comeback with the Patriots.
Yeah, Shador gets humbled a little bit.
Yeah.
The Rams, the NFL.
Oh my God.
Tweeted out, here's 9. It was Matthew Stafford. And then he turns into 9.
Yeah.
And throws 2 picks and gives up a fumble.
He goes 9, 9, 9,
and
9, 9, 9.
Broke the most touchdowns without an interception.
And then immediately throws an interception.
6, yep.
Yep.
Jaguars are rolling.
Yep.
They are in first place in the South.
Never thought I'd hear that.
Cardinals keep fighting
Yeah.
games to finish, but keep losing.
With one possession games. And then JJ McCarthy, what's ass?
It actually wasn't him. It was a quarterback that played worse. We thought we were going to get a chance against the Seahawks. Starting a different quarterback.
Sounds like
No, it was worse.
Sounds like you should have kept Sam Darnold.
He didn't play that great either. It was all Max Prosper that gave the Seahawks this win. And it's hard because it's his first NFL game. You know, going to Seattle, it's a tough place.
Yep.
Defense is playing well. It was just hard. In 4th and 1, he did a pull to Will Levis.
Yep. I don't know what's worse, JJ McCarthy or Max Brosnan or Will or the Mayo Man.
I just want them to, at least show promise for next year at this point.
Maybe.
Because they spent all this money.
Yep.
Most of the players under contract for next year.
Yep.
So we're going to have to get it under control here.
And now I got the Hillbillies taking on the Steelers. And also the fans are chanting, "Fire talent."
Yeah, I mean, they've had consistent success. But I think fans want more at this point.
Yeah, I would agree. The Steelers are expected to be the best in the AFC.
If you're going to make the playoffs, I feel like you need to be able to run it all the way.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Chargers taking down the Raiders.
Yeah, did you hear about that? So I guess Chip Kelly got fired.
Yeah, I heard that.
And he was purposely calling plays that were not in the playbook.
Wow.
And I guess Geno Smith ran with this?
Yep.
Bro, you should know the playbook and know that's not in there. But bro was purposely sabotaging.
Oh my god.
It's like one thing you can say about my Vikings is they have fight and they don't purposely try to sabotage something.
And then we got the Broncos and Commanders on a really good Sunday night game. Oh, and also Chris Collinsworth. Bo Nix is not Patrick Mahomes. Oh my gosh.
This knew it was coming too. Mariota.
I'm sorry, dude. Pronounce it right. It's Mariota, not Mariota. Yeah.
And the Broncos, they were getting a couple of helping some of the refs here.
Yeah. And the Zebras, yeah.
And they still almost lost.
Yeah, the Broncos might be the worst 10-win team I'd ever seen.
I know people are talking about my Vikings in 2022 about that is we were winning games. We had a negative point differential.
Wow. Yeah, the Broncos might be one of the worst 10-win teams I've ever seen. And then the Monday night game was not as exciting because the Patriots absolutely destroyed the Giants. But there was a lot of hard-hitting action in that game. Of course, Jackson Dart rocked like a hurricane. The said player who hit Jackson Dart rocked like a hurricane. So much so there was shrapnel coming off his helmet.
He became the York Giants.
Yeah.
I lost the end.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So pretty entertaining week with a lot of really damn good catches.
Doesn't mean you win the game. Just
Yep.
But yeah, we don't really have AFC South. See, because we got Jags, Colts.
Yeah, Jags and Colts. And you think Texans could maybe run there?
Who?
The Texans.
Yeah, they're not. They're only a game out. And they play the Colts one more time.
Yeah, they do.
They split the Jags. The Colts had to play the Jags twice.
Yep.
Okay, so we had
Oh yeah.
we had Georgia and Texas Tech.
Yep.
Jump up and
Yeah, Tech replaces A&M.
Okay, so you got
Ohio State at 1, Indiana 2.
Oh, A&M dropped 4
Oh,
from 3 to 7.
and then we got Georgia 3, Texas Tech 4, Oregon 5, Ole Miss 6, A&M 7, Oklahoma 8.
No, they did move Alabama above Notre Dame.
Yeah, up 9. And then you had Notre Dame 10, BYU 11, Miami 12, Texas 13,
Vandy 14.
and 14. Utah dropped 15. So I guess you can forget about Utah having a chance. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Still have the old rankings right there.
yeah, so basically everybody jumped up behind because then A&M's here, Oklahoma.
Alabama's there at 9.
They switch.
Yep, and then BYU just stayed at 11. Miami is still at 12, I believe.
Yeah.
And Texas replaced Utah.
Yeah, they dropped twice.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah, Texas jumped 3.
how was a 3-loss Texas team would get in over a 2-loss Utah team?
Vandy stays.
I think Vandy should get in over Texas.
USC jumped up 1.
Yep.
Good. Virginia.
Yep.
Arizona's up 7 at 18.
Yep.
And you got Michigan at 19, so they dropped 4 spots.
Yep.
Tulane jumped 4.
Yep.
Up to 20. Houston gets back in the rankings.
Yep. And
then Georgia Tech jumped 1 even though they lost.
Yep. And
Iowa's been that 3.
So that 23, baby.
North Texas.
So I was the only 4-loss team in there.
Yeah.
I agree, because we're the best 4-loss team in the nation.
Yeah, and then they put... Ooh, so they have North Texas out of James Madison. So that's noteworthy. So they're favoring North Texas if they win.
So you think if Tulane loses but Duke loses, you think Tulane and North Texas get in instead of James Madison?
They don't have Duke ranked though.
Yeah.
So they're favoring. So yeah, so it could be. Yeah, but let's say it's down to North Texas versus James Madison.
Yeah.
Where if only one can get in.
Yeah.
It looks to me they're going to pick North Texas.
Yeah, over James Madison.
Because obviously they're going to pick Tulane above James Madison.
Yeah, obviously.
But it looks to me like they're not favoring Duke at all. Well, Duke is 7-5 as well.
Yeah, Duke is 7-5. They're like the lowest team I've ever seen make a conference championship game.
And we're ranked 23rd, and we have one more. And we have one more win than them.
Yeah, like I said, Iowa, I'll say it, we are the best 4-loss team in the nation. Right, and a few things go our way is that we're 11-1.
3 teams drop out, so Arizona State. SMU.
And Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
And they all lost, so
yeah, so
makes sense.
Anyway, so shall we move on to?
Yeah, let's move on to not a whole lot in the NFL. Let's move on to our segments.
Yeah, segments. First off, that's but
yeah, I don't have any. I'll just do it from here.
Yeah.
So let's do our Who Said It.
Yeah, first off, Who Said It? All right. So this week we got.
Also, another thing I would mention, so I'll do that with next week's fact.
Yep.
Flipping off Lane Kiffin. The Flame.
Yeah.
Okay, so this first one is this Browns player. We got Denzel Ward and Shelby Harris, who is a defensive tackle. This player.
Oh, and also you didn't decide to remove that thing right there. What are you doing?
Not like showing it.
The way
you're just throwing him away though. So let's just not get into that.
Yep.
Okay, anyway, this player called Jawan Jennings of the 49ers. He called him a hoe.
Oh.
Said, no wonder he got punched in the nuts last week.
Oh my gosh, I don't know who would say that. I'm going to go with this guy.
Yep, you're right. Shelby Harris.
Yep.
I'll play you a clip. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah, though, like, I see why he got punched in the nuts. Because that's just like he said some things that you should not say to another man ever. But I don't expect you to say that in the show. That's Bill Sosh. Hold on, God, no. I see exactly why the commercial is.
Yeah, so he's like, he called him a hoe
Yeah.
and said that he said things that no man should say to another man. And he was surprised. He wasn't surprised he got punched in the nuts last week. And nobody's punched him in the jaw yet.
Yep. And next we got Sexy Dexy and
Abdul Carter, who got punished somehow.
Yeah.
Reports are, I don't believe this is accurate, he was watching something with headphones
Oh,
during a team meeting.
so we had some, I will say, P word on there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Dude, you're a grown man. Get over the P addiction.
But this quote is, this player was happy their defensive coordinator was fired.
I'm gonna have to go with Sexy Dexy here.
Yes, it was Sexy Dexy. He could hardly contain his smile. He didn't really say anything. He just was like, I don't know. I don't know.
And finally, we got Jalen Ramsey and
Cam Hayward.
yep.
This player accused Josh Allen of kneeing them in the stomach.
I'll go Jalen Ramsey.
No, it was Cam Hayward.
Oh.
But in this video, you cannot see a knee.
Oh my gosh. So
But who knows when it happened?
the dude trying to just play the victim.
But there has been circulation of videos of Cam Hayward punching quarterbacks in the stomach.
Yep, so he's trying to play the victim. Typical.
And of course, we had the whole Jalen Ramsey incident.
Yep, and him and
And they signed Adam Thielen today and released Darius Slay.
like that's Adam Thielen, like third team in last season.
Yeah, so he wants to play with a winner, and he chose the Steelers. That might not even make the
Steelers,
playoffs.
dude. Why would you choose the Steelers of all teams?
I mean, Bills probably could have used some help.
Yeah, Bills could have used him.
I don't know about the Patriots. Probably not. He's just
Maybe he could have came to the Bengals.
like, he's not going to be the number one team, right?
Maybe he could have
He's
came
not
to
going to be the number one wideout.
maybe he could have came to the Bengals and could have used him as a slot receiver.
I don't know. He's also like 38, so.
Yeah, so anyway, let's move on to your niche fact.
Okay, so first we're going to do, this is not like next niche fact.
Yeah.
It's a Viking one, so I have a couple.
Yeah.
So the last time the Vikings have not scored a point in a football game
Mm-hmm.
was November 11, 2007.
Oh gosh.
So they had scored in 294 straight games.
Wow.
And that is the third longest streak that they broke.
That is crazy.
49ers have 246 games that they've scored a straight points in.
Yeah, so who has the longest streak now?
The Ravens at 382.
Of course.
Steelers at 308.
Mm-hmm. And now it's on your second one.
Okay, so this might be luck, because I know we said the Broncos were 10-1 team.
Yep.
Last time, they've only been 10-5 times.
Yeah, like
Last 5 times, last 4, this is the 5th time. Last 4 times, they made this Super Bowl.
yeah, the first 2 they lost, the next 2 they won.
97, 98, which they won those 2.
97. Yeah, they made 2 before that and lost actually 3 times. Okay, but like 97, 98, which they won with John Elway, and then 2013 they lost, and then 2015 they won with Peyton Manning.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Now, we're not saying that Bo Nix is at Peyton Manning at all.
Yeah, Bo Nix is not Peyton Manning or John Elway, dude.